You're my brother building a business. You love to play both sides,
Who's
bro.
yielding
What's the
here?
other
You
side?
play
am I playing?
both
Whose other
sides.
side am I playing?
You play both sides.
What's
and it's
the
like,
other side that I'm playing?
I'll partner with all of your enemies.
Boxer or WWE wrestler?
I would say being a wrestler. I'll tell you why.
In all honesty, who would win, Jake or JJ?
It's wild to think that two kids messing around with a cheap camera would one day build an empire powerful enough to challenge athletes, celebrities, and major corporations. Yet, that's exactly what Jake Paul and Logan Paul managed to do. Their rise wasn't accidental. It was engineered through bold decisions, relentless reinvention, and an understanding of the internet that few creators ever mastered. Today, the Paul brothers sit at the center of a financial machine stretching across YouTube, boxing, global brands, and billion-dollar business deals. In this video, we're diving into how these two unconventional creators transformed viral chaos into a multi-industry empire and why their journey is far from over. The Paul brothers' journey began in Ohio, where they started posting simple, energetic vines that quickly caught people's attention. They weren't wealthy, connected, or professionally trained. They simply understood what people wanted to watch. Those early years taught them the most important lesson of their careers. Attention is a currency. By the time Vine shut down, both brothers had already built massive followings and knew how to convert that audience into YouTube success. Their ability to understand trends, audience reactions, and online culture became their biggest advantage. These humble beginnings didn't just start their careers, they shaped the foundation of everything they built afterward, including the billion-dollar brands they now own. Once they moved to YouTube, Jake and Logan shifted from short viral clips to full-scale content machines. Their daily vlogs brought in tens of millions of views, turning them into some of the highest-paid creators on the platform. Revenue didn't just come from AdSense, they monetized merchandise, fan clubs, collaborations, and sponsorships in ways YouTubers hadn't fully explored before. They created a production style that mixed chaos, comedy, and risky stunts, drawing in a massive, loyal audience. YouTube wasn't just a career for them, it was a launchpad. The money they made during their peak YouTube years became the capital they later used to create their business empire. The Paul brothers faced multiple controversies that threatened to end their careers, but instead of disappearing, they turned those setbacks into turning points. Both learned how to redirect public attention, rebuild their image, and create even larger opportunities from moments that could have destroyed them. This ability to bounce back became a defining trait of their empire. They realized that controversy, if handled strategically, kept them relevant and pushed their brand further. Instead of retreating, they reinvented themselves through new ventures, sports, and business moves that shifted the public conversation. Their comebacks weren't accidental. They reflected a sharp understanding of media cycles and how to control the narrative. Jake Paul shocked the sports world by stepping into boxing and taking it seriously. What started as a social media stunt turned into a legitimate athletic pursuit that made him millions. His fights generated huge pay-per-view numbers, proving that influencers could bring massive audiences to traditional sports. Jake invested heavily in training, promoting, and marketing, turning each match into a global event. This wasn't just about fighting, it was about business strategy. Boxing opened doors to partnerships, sponsorships, and recognition beyond YouTube. Jake became a key figure in the influencer-athlete movement, showing that digital stars could cross over into mainstream sports and bring entirely new financial opportunities with them. For Logan Paul, boxing became a path to rebuild his public image after controversy. His fight against KSI opened the influencer boxing era, while his exhibition with Floyd Mayweather proved he could command global attention. Logan treated boxing as both a sport and a business platform. He partnered with major promoters, negotiated huge payouts, and positioned himself as a crossover entertainer who could thrive in any arena. The ring became more than a proving ground, it became a stage to reintroduce himself to the world. His discipline, marketability, and willingness to evolve helped reshape how people viewed him and set the foundation for his later business success. Prime Hydration is the crown jewel of the Paul brothers' empire. Created by Logan Paul and KSI, the drink rapidly became a global sensation, selling out in multiple countries and competing with giants like Gatorade and Powerade. Prime grew through influencer power, viral marketing, and strategic product launches. Logan played the face of the brand, appearing in campaigns and events, while Jake indirectly boosted visibility through his athletic audience. Prime's success lies in its connection to youth culture. Every kid wanted one, every store couldn't keep it stocked. With skyrocketing sales and international distribution, Prime is already valued in the billions, positioning Logan as one of the most successful creator entrepreneurs in the world. From Maverick clothing to Team 10 merchandise, the Paul brothers mastered the art of turning viewers into customers. They understood that fans didn't just watch content, they wanted to be part of a lifestyle. Their merch lines generated millions, often selling out within hours. They introduced subscription-based digital products, exclusive communities, and limited edition drops, all designed to create urgency and demand. These weren't simple shirts, they were branding tools that strengthened their influence. The revenue from these ventures became the early financial backbone for their larger investments. Their ability to convert attention into direct sales is one of the main reasons their empire grew so rapidly. Logan Paul shifted from chaotic vlogs to polished, high-impact content through Maverick Media. His podcast, Impulsive, became one of the biggest in the world, attracting celebrities, athletes, entrepreneurs, and controversial figures. The show generates millions through ads, sponsorships, and long-format storytelling. This content evolution matured his public image and expanded his reach far beyond YouTube. Maverick Media now produces documentaries, interviews, and branded content that strengthen Logan's influence across multiple industries. By evolving with the times instead of resisting change, Logan kept his brand fresh, relevant, and profitable. It's one of the smartest content pivots ever made by a digital creator. Logan Paul's move into WWE was one of the most unexpected but successful transitions of his career. His athletic ability, charisma, and performance quality earned him respect even from longtime wrestling fans. WWE recognized his global influence and signed him to a major contract, making him a central figure in pay-per-view events. Meanwhile, Jake explored MMA partnerships, combat promotions, and fighter advocacy. These entertainment deals expanded the brothers' brands into mainstream sports, reaching audiences who never followed YouTube. Each partnership brought sponsorships, licensing rights, and massive payouts. Their crossover success proved that creators could dominate traditional media industries with the same impact they had online. Behind the scenes, the Paul brothers have invested millions into startups, crypto ventures, NFTs, and digital companies. While not every investment was perfect, several generated significant returns, especially during the creator economy boom. Logan invested in tech platforms, fitness brands, and production companies, leveraging his massive audience to add value. Jake launched sports startups, boxing promotion businesses, and equity partnerships tied to his athletic ventures. These investments transformed them from influencers into entrepreneurs with diversified portfolios. Instead of relying solely on content or boxing, they built financial ecosystems that continue generating revenue long after the spotlight fades. This shift marks a major step in their path toward long-term billionaire status. The Paul brothers built their empire by understanding how branding works, especially during controversy. While scandals damaged their reputations, they often used the aftermath to rebuild strategically. Instead of hiding, they adapted, apologized when necessary, then returned with stronger content, business moves, or personal transformations. This resilience turned negative publicity into momentum. Their open communication, transparency, and willingness to evolve helped them maintain relevance. Most creators collapse after major mistakes, but Jake and Logan turned mistakes into marketing lessons. Their mastery of controversy management became one of their most powerful tools, strengthening their brands and preparing them for bigger, more influential business ventures. Jake and Logan Paul aren't billionaires yet, but they're closer than most creators will ever be. With Prime's explosive growth, boxing revenue, WWE deals, digital brands, and tech investments, their combined empire is already valued in the high hundreds of millions. What sets them apart is their ambition. They don't just create content, they build companies. They don't fear reinvention, they embrace it. The next decade could easily see Prime become a global staple, their media companies expand, and their sports careers open new financial doors. If their current trajectory continues, the Paul brothers may become the first true social media-made billionaires in history. The rise of Jake and Logan Paul shows how the digital world has completely changed the rules of success. They took risks, pushed boundaries and turned online attention into a massive business empire that keeps evolving. Whether you agree with their methods or not, their impact on entertainment, sports, and branding is impossible to ignore. If you enjoyed this breakdown of how the Paul brothers built their fortune, make sure to like, comment, and share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest creators, athletes, and empires shaping today's world. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more powerful stories coming your way.